Welcome back, everyone from YouTube. We just finished up The Legend of Carandia, and it was voted no to continue on to the Hand of Fate. So first up, let's look at the wheel. We've had, how many? I think one LucasArts, one Sierra, one Miscellaneous, so Humongous Entertainment is heavily favored. Quest for Glory and Carandia are on timeouts. Let's see what we get. Oh, sorry, I've got a thing in my way. And spin the wheel. Sierra game. Alright, this has, I don't think, only one pitfall. Please Quest. I don't want to see Please Quest again. In fact, I'd be fine if we never see Please Quest ever again. Alright, so Quest for Glory is on timeout. Everything else is weighted by how many games are left in the series. Let's give it a spin and hope we get something good. King's Quest it is, the original, the first game from Sierra. Well, the first non-licensed game from Sierra. Alright, let's get this going. First up, I have to let Guini know if he's not here. Alright, Guini. Alright, let's update the stream title. All quests are bastards. That'd make a good stream title. Let's see, we're going to no more Legend of Carandia, we're doing King's Quest. And I'm gonna start with the original, the very, very, very original King's Quest. Which I don't know, there's like, fuck man, I don't know. It's really hard to figure out which is which on Twitch's game selector. I think it's King's Quest, Quest for the Crown. Maybe King's Quest 1, Quest for the Crown? There's like 5 different entries it could be. I'm just gonna go with King's Quest, Quest for the Crown, because that is the most people who are following it. Alright, so I'm probably gonna make a fool out of myself in this game. This is one of the only Sierra games I've ever played on my own time. However, I don't know if I remember how to get through it. So I'm probably gonna be pretty bad. It is not my first playthrough. Hello there, Gwindy guy. Welcome back. Alright, we've got the stream title updated. Let's get back to Sierra. And let's open Scum VM again. Alright, King's Quest 1. Quest for the Crown. I'm gonna use the AGI version first. So for King's Quest, I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do the AGI versions of 1, 2, and 3. And then I might do the SCI of Rosella, and I might go back into the SCI of King's Quest 1. I don't know, if we get that far, I'll figure it out. Alright, let's look at my options. Mouse support sounds pretty good. Use original save load. Predictive input dialogue on mouse click. Nah. Hercules high-res font. Nah. Pause when entering commands. That would be useful. Let's keep that in the back pocket. If I run into things that are too hard to do, I will use pause while entering commands. Okay. Alright, it's a good setup. I just have to change the logo. King's Quest 1. There you are. Alright, cool. Alright, I think we're all set. I've only ever watched one person play this game, but I liked it a good bit. Yeah, also, it's going to be pretty quiet, so I might bring the music back, but for now, let's actually let the music go. Goodbye, music. Alright, looks like we're all good. Logo changed. Stream title changed. Everybody has been made aware of the next game. Let's do this. I've got an hour to play. That might be enough to finish. It is a very short game if you know what you're doing. And there's a good chance that when I start playing, I'm going to remember what to do. Also, this series loves green sleeves. I think I need to turn up that volume. Green sleeves is what she wore, and green sleeves was my delight. Haste, haste to bring her laud up, not but my true lady green sleeves. I'm not a good singer. I ran out of breath like 3 times there. First of all, I should probably sit up straight. That would probably help. Anyway, welcome to King's Quest. That was awful. That was just awful. Alright, first up, let's save. I'm embarrassed. Alright, so we can restart the game. We might have to do that a few times. There's, this game has a lot of dead ends. King's Quest was designed by Roberta Williams. And that was it. F1 displays this message. F2 turns the sound on and off. F3 retypes the last line. F5 saves, 7 restore, F9 restart. Tab shows the status screen. Escape activates the menus. 0 for jumping, which is weird. Minus for ducking, equals for swimming. Control J sets up your joystick. Yeah, we're not going to be doing that. Status screen. You are carrying nothing. See object. Okay. So, F4 and tab are the same screen. Weird. Swim, jump, and duck. Sound on and off. Pause is escape, which I have up right now. Speed is normal. Alright. So first things first, I think I should go... So one of the things that is quite prevalent in this game is the presence of death. Also, I think I'm on a timer, so I might need to move faster. But I've already saved, so let me show you what I mean by the presence of death is everywhere. Misfortune strikes and you have fallen into the moat. Your struggles and cries have attracted hungry alligators. They do not want to let you go. So, one misstep. We at Sarah wish to thank you for playing King's Quest. We are very sorry that you did not succeed and hope you will fare better the next time. Good luck. So as you can see, hello Castella. One wrong step in this game is death. Very quickly and without any recovery. Obviously you can load your last save, but if it's been a while since you saved, you're fucked. Hello there, Magnus Clavis. Thanks for joining. Oh, Castella. Stop. Please stop. Stop. Okay, first of all, since this is a new stream, if you're listening, need RNR too. Thanks for joining between streams, and thank you for the comment on YouTube. I very much appreciate it. I had a bad day yesterday, and you really helped me out. So, thank you so much. If you're listening to this. Don't know if they have any interest in King's Quest. They left a comment on Castlevania. The one where Alucard's the main character. There's so many Castlevanias, I forget. No, not Dawn of Sorrow. Symphony of the Night, yes. Funnily enough, I didn't watch King's Quest 1. I watched someone play King's Quest 3, but I still like it. I remember King's Quest 3 better. 1 and 2 I don't remember so well. 3 and 4 I remember a lot better. First Crusader Kings 3 among tribal cultures is expected to have concubines or less you get debuffs, but the more concubines the more children you would have, which was problematic because tribal inheritance laws would carve up your lands among all your sons after your death, so you would lose most of your land, so would only have concubines over 50 years old, which could not bear children anymore, keeping the number of children low. Yes, you heard that right. A harem of G-MILFs. Good to know. Thank you, Magnus. You can't do that, or at least not now. The huge door swings open slowly. Also, the parser in this game is not great, so we're going to have to deal with that as well. Okay, so we can go fast. I'm probably going to stay on fast as much as I can. I know I have to talk to the king first and get his blessing. When you speak to King Edward, he sighs and says, "Sir Graham, I am an old man. I fear my end is near. I have chosen you to prove yourself worthy of the throne. As you know, our kingdom is weak and poor. I have knowledge of the existence of 3 things that would make our kingdom wealthy and strong. Somewhere within our kingdom, there is a magic mirror that tells the future. There is a magic shield that will protect the bearer from mortal harm. Finally, there is a magic chest that is always filled with gold coins. Go, Sir Graham, go and bring back these treasures. If you succeed, you will inherit the throne." Alright, that was worth 1 point. In this case, I don't know if I'm going to actually do it, but I might go through and do a full point run. So after I get through it blind, I might come back and do a 158 point run. What are these? You need to be more specific. You see nothing special. Alright. You see a large gray rock. I have an inkling here. There's a tingling sensation in the back of my brain. It will be very difficult to move the rock from here. With a heave and a hoe, you manage to move the rock, revealing a dark hole underneath it. There is an intricately carved dagger in the hole. You reach into the hole and grasp the dagger, being careful not to cut yourself. Okay. Can I fall in the hole and die? No. It's like a 2 to 3 hour game, so probably not too hard to get full points. That's what I'm thinking. If you have a guide, I think it only takes like 20 minutes to get through this game. So after I finish it blind, I might go through and do a full point run. I'm probably not going to finish it today, so I'll make that decision tomorrow. If you're watching the YouTube VOD, it's going to be all one VOD, so you guys will be able to tell if I say goodbye in the middle of the stream, and then there's like 5 hours left. Okay, so I did remember about the boulder, so that was something. For the most part, look is going to be this is a serene mountain lake. For the most part, look is going to be the most important part of this, because it's going to tell me what's important in his scene. You see nothing special. Alright. You see nothing special, although there is a hut there that would probably be considered special. Alright, so it looks like there's actually 2 ways to enter prompts. Oh wait, no. If I hear enter first, no. I don't understand rat. Okay. Oh, it's the woodcutter's hut. And you might not be able to tell, but this is a pump spigot. So I'm going to have to find a bucket. He's got a guitar. You can't do that. Fuck, man. Welcome to my humble abode. I don't understand ask. Okay, so we can't ask people things. She replies, I'd like to offer you something, but we do not even have food for ourselves. Alright, so I need to find some food for them. Alright, so look around is always going to be, you see nothing special. Also, you notice the people in this game have quite severe Simpsons-itis. Put hand on penis. I can try kissing them. I don't think it matters. I don't think it's actually in the game until King's Quest 4, but King's Quest is rather famous for having funny, like, kiss, things you can do with kiss. There is no woman here. I'm sorry, sir. My mistake. Alright, there is no man here. There's no woman, there's no man, they're both non-binary. You see, okay, look, guitar. The fiddle is a beautiful instrument made of polished wood. Can I take it? Is he gonna get angry with me? You cannot take their last precious possession, says you. Let's open their cupboards. I'm gonna be king. I can do whatever I want. The cabinet is all but bare. Alright. The old axe is tightly wedged into the tree stump. You cannot remove it no matter what you do. Okay. I don't know. I know if I go in the water, I die. You got catfished. No, it's just NB for NB love. You splashed around in the water for a while, but seem to have forgotten how to swim. Unfortunately, you drowned. This is the same death message. Okay. Another interesting thing to do would be finding every death. So, if I have the wherewithal... Oh, we got some tingling in the back of the brain. If I have the wherewithal, what I'll do is, after a blind playthrough, is I'll do a 100-point run, and also get every single death as well in the same run. Or at least all the interesting ones that I missed on the first go-through. Like drowning, that's not really interesting, because look how much water there is. You can drown everywhere. Okay. My memory is tickling me to look under the bridge. Sometimes I feel like I need a vacation. You glance under the old bridge but see nothing unusual. That might be King's Quest 4 I'm thinking of. Oh, maybe this one. As you approach the bridge, a mean, ugly troll appears and refuses to let you cross his bridge. How? I don't understand stab. Okay, first of all, let's go back to normal speed. You can't do that, at least not now. Alright, so we don't have a way past the troll yet. Oh, tickle in the brain. I think I might have a time limit as well. I know I do for King's Quest 4. I don't know if King's Quest 1 does. I think it might become night eventually, maybe? I know there's something about night in one of these games. Like, it becomes night, and then you don't go back to day. If it becomes day again, you fail. I think I'm thinking of King's Quest 4. You just met him. How can you know he's mean? Well, look at him. He was saying, put up your derps, put up your derps. So, let's see. I need to find something I can do. I've got a dagger. I should probably look more. There is something under a bridge. A wretched troll appears. This one's not mean, this one's wretched. So trolls block every exit for the bridges. Alright, we've got some agriculture going on. I don't understand field. This is a well-tended carrot patch. The carrots look tempting to a hungry traveler. You pluck a plump orange carrot from the ground. And then Farmer Maggot shows up to shoot me in the face. Oh, okay, I think we're on a repeating. Oh, this looks familiar too. we're on a repeating background. So no matter which direction I go, there's a limited number of screens. This is a very large oak tree with the branches stretching to the sky. Okay. Ah. However, I have to be careful not to fall off. I think I can use... Let me turn off my number keys. I think I can use my number... Yep. I can use my number keys to walk diagonally, as long as numlock is off. The golden egg is so heavy you almost drop it, but you don't. Alright, back to fast. Oh. I keep typing before I hit enter. And I'm not looking at my screen because I'm one of those people who needs to look at their hands when they type. I've never been able to stop myself. I think this massive door is securely locked. I think this is the dwarves' mine. I might be thinking of King's Quest 4 again. You see nothing special. Okay, flower we can't interact with. There's a sharp stump there. Maybe the first thing I should do is figure out how many screens by how many screens. This looks like a witch's house. It's definite witch flavor here. Surprise, surprise, the Wicked Witch is home, and now she's after you! Alright, let's figure out how many screens we're dealing with. I might not be able to go all the way left or right. So this is 2, 3. Okay, I think I can go all the way. 4. 5. Oh. Okay, keep the number 5 in mind. In fact, I'm going to write it down. This is a very colorful ceramic bowl. Something is tickling my mind. I think there's something written at the bottom of the bowl. You do not have it. Oh, I can look at things in my inventory. You pick up the ceramic bowl. You notice a word on the bottom of the bowl. Fill. After uttering this strange word, the bowl starts quivering and immediately fills up with a delicious hot stew while I found what the woodcarver needs. Okay, so this is 5. 6. I found nuts. My favorite activity. You pluck a nice walnut from the tree. Alright, I am full of nut. Be careful, nearby is a sorcerer. His mystical powers can leave you immobilized and helpless. Alright, that was 6. This is 7. Alright, I'm gonna have to go around. 7. Look out for that wolf. He can run very fast. Don't let him catch you. God damn. No! The sorcerer cast a spell, freezing you on the spot. I hope no dangerous creatures drop by. I have a feeling there's going to be some dangerous creatures. I don't know if I can... I think I'm just dead. I think this is just a death. The sorcerer spell has expired. Now you can move again. Phew! Alright, cool. The other problem is, do I only have one chance at doing whatever I need to do with that sorcerer? Okay, let's see. This was 7, right? Fucking, you know what, I'm gonna restore the game after this. 5 was the bowl. The screen with the bowl was 5. That was 5. 6. 7. And the wizard is gone. So I'm gonna reload. 8. And this is where I started. So it's 8. It's probably 8 by 8. 64 screens. 2. 3. 4. I probably should use an easier screen to figure out 5. Hey, goat! I think I've got use for the carrot. 5, 6, and I'm dead. Fucking hell. Alright, so this is easier to know where I started. It's the witch, swooping through the sky. She's trying to catch you. Look out. The witch swoops down, grabs you by the neck, and carries you off to a fate worse than death. Oh. Ouch. As the wicked witch flew over her house, she dropped you into her cage. If you can't get out, you may become the secret ingredient in this witch's brew. Open cage. It is fastened with a very strong lock. There is no way for you to open it. You see nothing special. This cage will be in your home for the rest of your life. Try as you will to escape, your labor will be in vain. Okay, that's game over. Okay, like, as you can see, there's a lot of danger in this game. It's probably best to stay close to the edge of each screen. Okay, 2. Hopefully the witch doesn't show up. Get out of the way, fucking hell. 3, there's the well. 4. 5 is the woodcutter's hut. 6 is a death trap. Holy hell, look at that. There's no way to tell it's going to be there. So 6. There are 6 screens, north and south. 8 east to west. So that's 48 screens to cover. Alright, well, let's go back to the woodcutter's hut. Look at this. This is just a freaking death trap. No matter where you are, it's probably going to kill you. Alright, I've got the bowl of infinite stew. You do not... Wait, I don't have the bowl? Shit. I guess this is before I picked it up. Okay. I have dagger and carrot. Let's give him the infinite stew. But first I have to find it. Oh, motherfucker! This dumbass game. Why am I playing this shit? No! How's that possible that the water stops before it gets to this screen? Okay, I need to find that bowl again. It was... There it is. Okay, pick up bowl. You eat every bite of delicious stew. Oh, it took away a score. What the hell? That's not cool. Wait, there's negative score in this game? That sucks. Oh, Clover. I know I need one of these. The clover is soft, yet you sense a strange strength in it. Most of these friggin' area connections do not make sense. Pick up the ceramic bowl. Notice the word. Alright, so... I'm worried that I might have gotten some negative score already. You need to be in water to swim. Oh, I accidentally hit the key for swimming. The bowl fills up with hot stew. Save game. You can't do that, at least not now. You eat every bite of delicious stew, and my score goes down. Oh, okay. Okay. So I have to say Phil. So if I eat this stew, the score that I was given for the stew itself goes away. Alright, got it. Gotta get this back to the woodcutter. Also, I gotta find that goat again and give him a carrot. I don't know why, but I know I need to. There's a lot of things in this game that are tickling my brain when I see them. That's the witch's house. The woodcutter should be just north. Okay, save game. The woodcutter family is very grateful that you have given them a bowl of stew. Now they will have at least one last meal. Fuck, man! As a token of their great gratitude, they offer their last earthly possession, the woodcutter's fiddle. Jeez. That's dark. The posh wood feels like satin. It seems to still vibrate from the last song it played. Can I play it, or will I be terrible? You play a lively toe-tapping tune on the fiddle. Oh. Oh, it's not a real song. Let's find that goat. Also, I should find a bucket for this to get water. I've got a 4-leaf clover, fiddle digger, carrot, and gold egg. Where is that goat? I believe he should be over... Oh! Brain tickle. It is only a rotted log. It is only a rotted log. I don't understand crawl. From here you can see the stump is very old and nearly petrified. Inside the old rotted stump, you notice a small canvas pouch. You notice the pouch feels aged and tattered. Let's open the pouch. Cautiously you open the pouch and see many sparkling and flashing diamonds. Quickly you close it again so as not to lose any. Alright, so I think what I have to... Oh, hello goat. I think what I have to do there is give the riches back to somebody. I might have to... You know what, let's make this easier. I might have to... The goat is pacing to and fro. You can't do that, at least not now. Alright, well, at least I had it on. You're too far away. Goats love carrots. The old goat quickly devours yours. And I think he should follow me now. You following me, dude? He doesn't appear to be following me. I thought that would get him... The goat refuses to listen to your words. Do I have to get another carrot? Alright, let's just load. I don't know how to do this yet. Okay, don't know how to get the... I'm pretty sure I need the goat to follow me. Oh, I need that bucket. I don't understand crank. I don't understand handle. The old bucket disappears into the darkness. The old bucket emerges from the depths of the well. I think it should be full now. The old bucket is securely fastened to a strong rope. With a rope cut, you are able to take the bucket. Alright, is it in my inventory or did it fall? Alright, I've got a bucket full of water. Alright, cool. The rope descends into the darkness. I believe I have to go down there myself. That's probably a bad idea. Can I swim here? Oh, I think I know. Oh, I think I learned how to swim. Oh, right. I actually have to... Damn it. I actually have to start swimming. You're already swimming. Alright, first of all, let's go to normal. I will still run out of, stamina. You're already swimming. Huh. That is very stupid. Oops, I forgot to swim. They're actually yelling at you. They're saying, dumbass! How could you forget? Your arms are like lead from swimming. You find it impossible to swim any longer. You sink to the bottom of the well. So I don't run out of time quickly. I need to... I know I need to swim underwater. Or maybe I need to just go over here. You can't do that, at least not now. Alright, you can't do that, at least not now. I know I can't get back out. I don't understand grab. Okay. I've done something wrong here. And I actually might want to... I might actually want to go down there before I cut the bucket. So let's see if that changes things. Dive! That's a good... Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. Yes! Thank you. But I do think I need to come down here before cutting the bucket. It's nothing special. You have no use for this old can. This is just an old junky bottle. You don't want it. Is there anything else down here? Okay, yes, there's... Oh, fuck! Aha! I have use for the water. You throw your water, but to no avail. It lands on the floor and is quickly absorbed. Alright, let's get that queued up. I love how everything has little tinkly... Oh! Shit. Has little tinkly, sound effects. I'm gonna see what the... As you can no longer continue, I only permit you to restore game, restart game, or take inventory. Sorry. Alright, so... What was the, message when I got burned? I did play this. You should know about these fire-breathing dragons. Maybe next time you'll be a little more careful. Alright. Oops. Alright, so I have to get close. Let's queue up some throw water. I swear I know how to type. Okay, here we go. Let's get close enough. Throw. The water hits the dragon squarely in the mouth, extinguishing its roaring flames. No fire. How mortified and embarrassed the dragon is. Moving a huge boulder and leaving, the dragon creeps off to sulk. Alright. Let's refill the water bucket, which I think I just have to swim. I think if I swim a little bit, the water bucket will refill automatically. Yes. Alright, I've got a mirror. So I'll need that to probably overcome... I think it's a Medusa. I think there's a Medusa. Carefully, you pick up the magic mirror. Oh wait, no, that was one of my objectives. As you're holding the magic mirror, you look into it and see a vision of yourself with a crown on your head. Alright. That was one of my objectives. But I think it also gives me a way to take out one of my threats. And I think it's the wizard. As for the witch, I still don't know how to deal with her. I think what I can do is steal a key from her house so that if she ever drops me into her cage, I can leave. I also think it's optional because I don't think you actually have to get caught by the witch. But I'll check it out. I think if I go in her house and she's there and I leave, I can go back in and she'll be gone. I think that's how it works. It might just be a random chance. Surprise, surprise! Blah, 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 blah. Alright, let's go. Normal speed. Oh, she's out. Okay. So I believe there's a key in her cabinet, and there's also a note over there to get. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of vague memories. I do remember playing this. Get the cheese. So she doesn't know I've been here. Let's close the cabinet. Let's look in her fireplace. This is a nice house. She's got the nicest house in the land, actually. You see nothing special? Alright, I'm just gonna real quick make sure there's nothing here that's hidden. Oops, there's a table where she eats her food. Cheese is mandatory. There's a lot of things in this game that are actually not necessary. And the note is to unless you're cheating. I guess you mean using a walkthrough. You grab the note from the table. We'll read that later. This is where the magic happens. The witch's bed looks hard and uncomfortable. It's not for sleeping, dude. Alright, let's get out of here before the witch returns. I didn't find a key, so that was not what I was remembering. I don't think I'll be finishing this game today, but it's not going to go too far into another stream. So plan for this weekend. Tomorrow, I plan to stream on Twitch. Sunday, I'm going to stream privately on Discord, and then Monday, which I have off, I will stream, because I didn't get a day off that I should have last week. Monday, I will also be streaming normally on Twitch. Maybe I'll do a second private stream. I guess it depends how I feel. But for anybody who is in the Discord, Sunday is the day. Hello there, Jujubee. Thanks for joining. Always good to see you, buddy. There's another writ without the note thing. Okay. However, I have it, so let's read it. The note reads, sometimes it's wise to think backwards. Sometimes it's wise to think backwards. Maybe I haven't found what I need to do. Seems like the note is telling me to do something else. Let's kick the speed up again. I think I need to use the mirror on the wizard. I still have to figure out what to do with the goat. I'm pretty sure the goat can follow me if I use a carrot on him. Where was the wizard's location? I think it's west of here. I said west. I always say the one backwards from what I mean. This looks like where the wizard was. Is this where the wiz was? Maybe it was the next one. Nope, the wiz wasn't here. Where was that wiz? Do I have a nut? I think I might have restarted without the nut. No, I don't have a nut. Okay. My favorite activity. Getting to do it twice in one day is a rare treat. Oh, it seems to be a good solid walnut. I remember this. When you open the walnut, you discover the nut inside is pure gold. You probably admire gold walnut. Can I get another one? You already have one walnut. Let's not be greedy. Alright, found a gold nut. We've got a gold egg. We've got a gold nut. Okay, what do you wish to do with it? The sorcerer casts a spell freezing you to the spot. I hope no dangerous creatures drop by. Well, I hope they do, but for different reasons. Alright, let's get that nut again. Whoa! 3 nuts in one day. Man, we're really cranking them out. I already have the clover. Okay. Nope, these are the fields. Oh, the goat probably takes out the trolls! That's right, the billy goat scruff. Most of these things are based off of folk tales. Okay, save. The wizard should be here somewhere. Oh. I don't understand hold. Maybe I'm wrong about this. Honestly, I don't know what to do with the wizard. Okay, let's see if I can get the goat. Oh! This is new. See if I can get the goat to follow me to the bridges. I think the carrot is all I need, but he didn't follow me. Maybe the clover. Something is tickling here, but I'm not sure what. You cannot get the flower, at least not now. Okay. I don't know. This looks like something I need to be cognizant of, but I don't know why. Alright, we got that golden egg. Again, there's all these flowers that I think I should be able to pick. Where the hell is that goat? Not there. It's a witch swooping through the sky. She's trying to catch you. Look out. The witch swoops down, grabs you, and blah 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 blah. Alright, this is after I got the nut, right? Yes, yes. There's a small dwarf close by. It would be a good idea to be careful. Alright, so I think... You can't do that, at least not now. The little dwarf caught you by surprise. Is your treasure still okay? I've still got the pouch. I've still got the walnut. Actually, I don't know. Did he take anything? I can't tell. He did take something. Oh, he took the magic mirror. Alright, so the dwarf steals objectives. Post-nut clarity. Alright, so the dwarf steals your objectives. Watch out! There's an ogre nearby. He will crush you in his strong arms if he catches you. Oh, please, 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 please do. Ugh. Okay. No ogre, please. No! Stop! You have got to be kidding me. Alright, danger surrounds me in every direction. Son of a bitch! Graham, you need to learn how to run. Alright, I don't know how to open the door. I feel like there's things I still need to find. Like, I haven't even explored all of the map, I don't think. Maybe what I should do is focus on one row, and then go to the next row, and then etc., etc. Motherfucking hell! You have got to be kidding me. Oh! Oh wait, I think I know what to do with the walnut. Where was that dirt patch? There. Maybe I need to get another one. Okay, this patch of dirt is tickling my brain. I know I have to make a magic bean silk, which I guess means I should look for magic beans. Sorry, I'm just gonna clean up my browser window there. Okay, so I know I need to make a magic bean sock, and I believe this is the place for it, but I don't know if I have magic beans yet. I think what I should focus on is finding that goat again. I'm really hoping I didn't put myself into a soft lock by opening that walnut, because what I think I might have to do is plant that walnut. Okay, here's the dude. Oh, maybe that's why it's not following me. Somehow I got through the gate without opening it. Alright. Get over here, dude. Get back here. Goat self-carrots. The goat quickly devours yours. Are you following me? Okay. Maybe I need to beckon him, now that we're friends. The goat is wandering this way and that. I don't understand beckon. The goat refuses to listen to you. Okay, I need to figure out how to get this goat to follow me. Here's the deal. I have 15 minutes until my meeting. So I've got like maybe 10 minutes more that I can stream. trying to think of what I can do before that. Maybe I should pull up a map. I mean, just having a map should let me know what I've missed so far. But I've got a good idea for how to get rid of the trolls. Obviously, I need to billy goat gruff their asses off the bridge. Problem is, how do I get the goat to follow me? Okay, so giving him the carrot does not work. I think the goat pet, yes. I'm thinking maybe... Can I use the carrot and the stick approach? Okay, sorry, I'm getting confused here. I'm trying to think. I don't understand hold. Same problem I had with the mirror. You tempt the old goat with the carrot, he starts to follow you. Oh! Okay, that's it. That's it, that's it. Okay. I knew there was something with the carrot. It was either the carrot or the clover. Is the link just broken for me or completely disabled? If you're thinking about what I think you're talking about, it should still work. Now the difficulty comes, I have to find... Oh, let's kick up the animation speed again. I don't know how long he's gonna follow me, so I've got to find the troll bridges. Fuck! Okay, he's still following. Oh, there's one. As you start to cross the bridge, a wretched troll appears. Shit. Shit, shit. No, 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 no. I wanted to read that. I wanted to read that. I was trying to get the animation speed back under control. Alright. Fuck. Now I've got to find the goat again. Look about the wolf. He can run very fast. Don't let him catch you. Oh, what happens if he does? Actually, let's get the animation speed back. Come on, Wolfie. I'm going to run right into your jaws. Seems the wolf caught up with you on his disgusting dinner arrangements. Yep, just dead. Well, that's not actually a fight. Not in the traditional sense. It's, let's just say there's a reason the dust is there. Okay, open the gate, show him the carrot, and take him to the goat, the troll. Alright, let's lead him to the troll bridge, which I think was to west and to north. Hopefully I'm not going to fall into water again. I think one more north. Yes. Alright. Get the Animation speed back to normal. Come along, goatee. As you start to cross the bridge, a wretched troll appears. It is a well-known fact that goats hate trolls intensely. You should move aside and let the goat take care of this nasty troll. Go get him, goatee. The goat. The goat butts the troll right off the bridge, never to be seen in these parts again. Good work, goat. You've earned your time out to stud. Alright, and with that, I think I'm gonna have to call it a day. You see a crotchety old gnome pacing around his lean-to. Well, we'll deal with the gnome tomorrow. So, to Exter, goat is troll cyst. He certainly is. Okay, so to Exter, Jujubee, Magnus Clavis, Gweeny Guy, Demon Flame, SB, Sparky, man, I give everyone an E name, don't I? Boba, 420 Man, Hippo Centaur, and that's it. Thanks for talking with me today. Again, need R&R too. Thank you for following me between streams. And let's see if I can send you somewhere neat. A lot of these are titled Not Playing Silk Song. Let's see, I sent you to Keldrock yesterday. We've got Sathdresh, I sent you to them the day before. I guess I could send you to Scotty. I think I'll send you to Scotty. They are playing The Last of Us Part 1. So if you'd like to watch that, feel free to join. Everyone watching on Twitch in the past, everyone watching on YouTube in the future, love you all. If you're on YouTube, I will be stitching the rest of this playthrough to this VOD, so keep watching. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. Sarah here. Sorry, I was coughing. I need to cough more. Hold on. Alright, good morning, everyone. Oh my god. I don't know what that was. I should have done some vocal exercises or something. I had a lot of phlegm just release right before I started talking. Wow. I don't have the best sinuses, but that was bad. Good morning, SB. Good morning, Jujubee. Thanks for joining. Always good to see you. I don't know if you could hear it in my voice. My voice was very wet. Oh, that's 2 days in a row. I've been horribly embarrassed. Okay, there we are. Time for more King's Quest. Thank you, music. You may go away. Man, I forgot how much I had pumped up the volume yesterday. So, Alright, so story recap. We are playing as a character named Graham, who wants to be the next queen, who wants to be the next king of the realm. The current one is dying, and he's tasked us with finding 3 treasures of the kingdom. A sacred shield, a sacred mirror, and a sacred, third thing. Pot of gold, I think? Chest? Something like that. Alright, I have found the mirror, and I'm still looking for the other 2, so let's get going. Alright, so at the end of the previous stream, I had crossed, what the fuck? Uh-oh, please tell me I didn't just save. Fuck. I don't think Scum keeps backups. Hold up a sec. Well, this means that I've gone back a little bit. No, Scum does not keep backups, and I forgot to back up after the last... Anyways, hello there, Aspie, hello there, Jujubee, and hello there, Exter. Thanks for joining. Always good to see you. I have fucked up. I accidentally loaded when I wanted to save, or saved when I wanted to load. So, let's figure out what I've... Okay, I had like 80 some points. Let's see if I can figure it out by my inventory. Alright, I might have to watch a little bit of my previous stream to figure this out, so give me just a second. Oh, this is already scuffed. Time to go back to bed. Nope, that's not gonna work. I haven't uploaded it yet. Let's see. Oh, I can't watch my... Oh, wait, no, that one's running right now. Okay, okay. Not my fault. Alright. Let's see if I can figure out... Okay, do I have the gold walnut? I do. That's not important. Again with the walnut. Trying to grow a beanstalk that I can't figure out, which carries me away. Still working with the walnut. Okay, I got the goat. Okay, I think all I did is get a goat and kick the troll. I think that's all I've done. Oh, I might want to go check. Oh, do I have the, I have the mirror. Do I have the cheese? Yes, I have the cheese. Alright, I think that, yep, that's where I saved. Okay. Alright, so all I need to do is get the goat and go kick the troll. Perfect. Glad I didn't lose very much. Alright, let's go get the goat. Oh, 1 second. I need to make an adjustment here. Oh wait, no, it's already right. Okay, let's see. Oh, and I don't see my own stream, so let's reload the Twitch page. Twitch is not nice to me these days. I don't know what the deal is. Look about that wolf. He can run very fast. Don't let him catch you. It seems the wolf caught up with you and is discussing dinner arrangements. Yes, we're gonna go out on a date. We're gonna see a movie. Maybe a little under the table action. Alright, let's go this way instead. There are just so many things that can kill you in this game. Oh, there's the goat. Okay, so let's open the gate, and then we show him the carrot, and then I take him to the... Then I take him to the bridge, and we're done. When the yellow goat with the carrot... When you tempt the yellow goat with the carrot, he starts to follow you. I can't stay, really. Probably gonna pass out soon. Okay. It's good to see you, though, Demon. Oh, also, welcome, Demon. Thanks for joining. Always good to see you, buddy. Let's, go ahead and kick this troll. Alright, goat's gone off. You see a crotchety old gnome pacing around his lean-to. Alright, and that's where we were that's where we should have been when we began. I pressed the wrong... Oh, no, I didn't save. I pressed the wrong button. Instead of F7, I pressed F5. That's my fault. I'm glad it wasn't too far back. Alright, so let's... The old gnome tells you something that may be very useful to you. Your task is to guess his name in 3 guesses, and his gift will be yours. Good luck. What is your first guess? Alright, I would guess Rumpelstiltskin. I'm gonna save the game. Damn it, I didn't do it again. Just keep hitting enter until I get back to gameplay. And that means the game will be saved. Alright, so, let's see. My guess would be... I'm not sure if this is how you spell it. Rumpelstiltskin. Where'd you get that idea? That's not even close. Alright, well, let's see if I spelled it right. I did indeed spell it right. So it's not Rumpelstiltskin. I'm gonna give it one last try to make sure. Rumpelstiltskin. You know that's not right. What is your next guess? Alright, no, do not save load. I'm gonna have to get used to the difference between F5 and F7. I hate the puzzles in this. Hello, Exeter! Oh wait, no, I've said that already. Alright, well they're all based off of, like, common children's tales that most Western Europeans and, Americans would know. So, there's at least that. Cultural expectations are not going to be great for any other cultures, though. How do you confuse F5 and F7? Because my fingers are stupid. Alright, so I need to say Rumpelstiltskin. Wait, I already did. I still think it's related to Rumpelstiltskin. I'm thinking... The note reads, sometimes it's wise to think backwards. Let's try it backwards. If I remember correctly, the note has something to do with this. Nixtlits. Yes. And then Rumpel. Rumpelstiltskin. Where did you get the idea? That's not even close. Okay. I guess it's possible he's using a different spelling of Rumpelstiltskin than I'm used to. I don't know how the English spelling of Rumpelstiltskin. You're probably right. That's a good point. Let's see. Sometimes it's useful to think backwards. I know. Okay, so I've played this game before for everybody who's just tuning in for the first time. I've played this game before, but I don't remember... I know the note has something to do with this clue. I don't remember what. I remember this because I remember when I first solved it, thinking, oh my god, that was bullshit. So whenever I feel like something is related, that's when I'm like, I should probably follow this. Because either I'm right about it, or it's about King's Quest IV. In this case, I know it's not about King's Quest IV. Because, one, I know that his name is related to Rumpelstiltskin, and I know that Rumpelstiltskin is not in that game. And two, I remember that the note... I thought it was just such bullshit because the note was so far away. Like, how are we supposed to know that a note in the witch's hut is related to this dude? So that's one of the things that sticks out to me about this game. The only problem is that I can't think of what else it could mean. Like, maybe in the mirror? Maybe I should do, like, mirrored... Oh, fuck! It's a reverse cipher. Alright, well, this is going to take a second. I'm going to have to reverse cipher Rumpelstiltskin. And I could do that in my brain, but I'm not going to. This is why we have the internet. Oh, other way? Wait, how's this supposed to work? Okay, maybe the other way around. I would think. Maybe I should just use a different tool. Where is it? Where's the answer? Oh, it's up here. Jeez, this is not a great tool. Okay, let's see. So I take that answer. And let's kick down the animation speed. Say IFNKVOHGROGHPRM. I don't know how you would even pronounce that. If in Kvonkrog Hiprim. Where'd Where'd you even get that idea? That's not even okay, fuck. I've misspelled it. If in Kavo, nope, there's an H. If in Kavo, Grog, Heprim. That's right. So wait, is he like, come on, I know this is right. Imagine you're born, your parents name you Rumpelstiltskin backwards, patricide and matricide, 100% justified. If in Kavo, let's see if that's Rumpelstiltskin. I have put that incorrectly. Let's see. Oh, I spelled Cypher like the character from the Matrix. um, let's see. Have I misspelled Rumpelstiltskin? You know what? At this point, it might be one of those things where I have to look it up. I might just have to. Alright, first things first, I kind of have to go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna take a quick be right back. I did before I started, but unfortunately it was not the kind of bathroom I need to do right now. So I'll be right back. Whew, I am back. Oh my god. Sorry guys, I'm gonna cut that out of the YouTube video. Alright, back to Sierra. There we go. I'm probably gonna cut that out of the YouTube video. That was a little too long. Whew. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be crass about the descriptions, but my insides work on a conveyor belt system, I think. So I really should have waited like half an hour after eating breakfast to start the stream. I missed you too, Jujubee. Hello there, Cannabis Clown. Thanks for joining. I think I vaguely remember I struggled with this because they used some other spelling that's not on the Wikipedia page in 2018. Alright, let's see if I can figure it out. The only other thing I can think of is that this would be that maybe they didn't spell it like Rumpelstiltskin. Maybe they did Rumpelstiltskin. Like that. So let's try it that way instead. So that would change... Oh, nope. You know that's not right. What's your next guess? Let's see. So instead it would be... If in Cove ha grog Heprim. You didn't guess the gnome's name, but you left your gold key anyway. Better luck next time. I thought he was... Okay, so fuck this dude, first of all. Let's see. That was Restorer, right? Yes, okay. Let's look up the answer. Fuck this. Let's look up the answer. Wait. I said this. First of all, yes, they did use the wrong spelling. It's the one I just tried to say. What the hell? Okay, the only other thing I can think of is that putting the word say before it was wrong. Maybe I just have to say it. If in Kov he grog Heprim. That's right, you've guessed it. Here's your magic beans for your outstanding accomplishment. Alright, well then, fuck you, dude. Okay, part of the problem with using a parser system is that, you don't know what they expect. So, even though it was accepting me when I said say the word, it just wanted the word itself. Give me just 1 second. there we go. Alright, so like I said, part of the problem with using a parser system is that they, you have no idea really what the, designers were looking for. Alright, there we go. Sorry, I had to take care of something. The bathroom break messed something up. Oh, I gotta get my beans. Alright, so I get the beans. Being careful that you get every one of them, you place the beans in your pocket. Here's one weird thing that I've noticed. You guys don't... Oh, there it is. Never mind. What the hell? Okay, so I think the text box is a different window somehow? Because you guys don't always see it. Is that possible? I noticed this when I reviewed yesterday's stream. Sometimes you guys just didn't see the text boxes in this game. And I'm not sure if it was just this game. I have to look through like every other stream, which I'm not going to do. But sometimes I guess it just doesn't show up sometimes. I don't know what the deal is. Anyways, I'm reading them all, so you're not missing them. But sometimes I know a lot of people like to have text that they can follow along with. So to those people, I'm sorry. I don't know what the deal is. Anyways, I've got some magic beans. Let's go ahead and save because I don't want to do that again. I want to go plant these beans, so I've got to find that planting patch again. Sorry, this has been a really scuffed stream start. This half hour has been... Oh, that's new. This half hour has been a little on the, scuffed. I'm just gonna stick with scuffed. It's been not great. But I can get past it. This feels like a trap. I can get past it. I can move on. I can have a good stream. What the hell is this? The cavern is empty, save for a couple of openings on either side. Okay, see, I can see the text box. You cannot. I don't know why that is. If I move the mouse, you can see the text box. So I don't know what that is. Let's try this. Instead of a game capture, let's do a window capture. And hopefully that'll be okay. Let me get rid of... Sometimes the window capture shows you what's behind the window, so I'm going to get everything out from behind. So that means I have to move this Discord window over here. I just don't want to, like, accidentally dox my friends. Alright, I need to get that out of the way. And I need to move this. Okay. And now I've got a huge jumble of windows in the way. And I can't see chat, and I can't see anything. So let's get that taken care of. Let's see. I need that. I need that. There's OBS. Alright, I think that's good. Oh wait, no, I can't see stage pit. There we go. Alright. I'll scuff your stream. So instead of a game capture, I want a window capture. And hopefully it's, you know what, let's click on Steam or Scum first, so that the window capture doesn't capture anything else. Alright, select a window. Let's do King's Quest. Capture method automatic capture cursor. Do I want to do that? What happens if I turn it off? Alright, I'm just going to leave it off. And there we go. Hopefully that does better than the game capture did. and now I just hide the game capture, and we should be good. Okay, I think I'm good here. Let's see if that works better. Yes, it does capture the text immediately. Alright, I don't know what the deal was with that. And also, if I forgot to say it, hello there, Cannabis Clown, thanks for joining. Always good to see you, buddy. Alright, so what's... Oh, this was the Dragon Cave. Okay. I probably should have recognized it before then. Alright, so I'm still looking for the magic bean patch. Unfortunately, I don't know exactly... high up in the sky, you see a very large friendly bird. Oh, I know what this is. I was a little too late. Okay. So, let's go ahead and reload. Let's go ahead and make this... Probably... Let's go with normal for now. Alright, so I'm waiting for a bird. I remember this part, because it's like, why? Why would I do this? Come on, buddy. Come on down. Alright, so it's going to be a random chance whenever I enter this screen, and it seems that the random chance also extends to loading the game. Greetings, King's Quest 1, but the later version played a big role in my childhood. Yeah, the SCI version. It's a lot easier to play. Also, welcome, Everett. Thanks for joining. Oh, it's good to see you, buddy. Okay, I don't know exactly how to get this bird to show up. He showed up when I loaded once, and he's not doing it again. So I think just entering the screen either by loading or from one of the sides will make him show up. But I do remember I need to jump into his talons. And it's like, why? Why would I do that? I've already said that. My mind is no good. Alright, I'm just gonna leave and enter the screen until the freaking bird shows up, and then I'll go from there. If I can get a save where he's flying by. The other part of this is that it's really hard to do. You have to jump into his talons when he's... Like, you have to, like, lead him. I don't remember exactly what this does. I just know it's necessary to finish the game. Yay, Kachan! Hello there, buddy. Thanks for joining. Always good to see ya. It was the one that had updated graphics but was still text-based. I have lots of memories of wandering around Daventry. Yeah, this version is known as the AGI version. I'll explain what that means in a bit. But the other one is known as the SCI version. It came later. When they released King's Quest IV, what they did is they dual-released King's Quest IV in 2 different formats at the same time. And they... Oh, high up in the sky you see a very large and friendly bird. And they also... Let's slow him down. And then save. They also released, at the same time they did King's Quest IV in 2 different versions, they released this one in SCI as well. The difference is, of course, this one is, the graphics are better in the SCI version, and it also uses the Sierra, I don't remember what the C stands for, but interpreter. What that does is, instead of this text box at the bottom, it has one that pops up in the middle and also pauses the action when you're using it. So AGI, okay, I have to find a place where I can jump into his talons. And what is the jump button? It's 0. So let's... Which 0? There's no reason to do that now. Okay. Got him. Okay, let's go back to normal. Where could this giant bird be taking you? Whew. AGI is... Fuck. advanced graphics interface? Something like that. I can't remember what it stands for exactly, but it predates what's called EGA or EGI, something like that. EGA, that's right. Extended Graphics Adapter. Anyways, I don't know exactly what the acronyms, or I guess initialisms, stand for, but it was basically telling you which version, like which graphics adapter was being used. So there were, even before, I'm trying to think of how to describe this. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I was part of this very tangentially at the time. By the time I got into computers, graphics cards were very common, but the connectors from motherboard to graphics card had different definitions. Like before PCI it was VGA, and before VGA it was EGA, and before EGA it was AGI. So this is the oldest one I know of. I guess that's the best way that I can describe it. I've never actually looked into the history of it. I just know it describes the type of graphics adapter. Hello there, Exter. Thanks for joining again. Alright, let's save. And then let's look around. You see nothing special. Alright, speed. Let's go back to... Well, let's stick with normal for a bit. Look. Bushes. I know I had to come here. I don't remember why. I see nothing special. Alright, let's... There's a hole here. Where does the hole go? Whee! Oh, into the cave. Ouch! Oh, Kachan, why are you sad? The dark tunnel leads off to the south. I think this might be the way back. Adventure Game Interpreter. Thank you, Kachan. I was incorrect about it being the interface. Oh, shit! Oh, I know what I need the cheese for. The rat drills at the side of the cheese and snatches it from your hand. You might want to count your fingers. Be careful around this rat next time. He's dangerous. Oh, fuck. He ate the cheese and then me. Alright, I think that might be the way back. Oh, you're not an idiot. I decided to react to the trailer for John Candy documentary that's coming out. Okay, let's explore this area. Oh, there's a mushroom. I'm gonna get that mushroom. Hey, the castle's over there. Wait, was I able to reach this place? I don't think I was. You reach down and pick a fat mushroom. Oh yeah. It's going right inside me. I can't go north, so I can't go back to the castle. I'm assuming that this river is too swift to swim. Oh, let's go back to fast. This is way too slow. Oh, I have more saves. Alright, let's see if I can swim this river. I don't think I can. This is sad. You're not the first to fail your quest in the Raging River. I hope you may be the last. Okay, so that was very quick. Hold on. It looks like it's impossible. I don't think I can swim in there. You need to be in water in order to swim. Alright, here we go. The swift current does not allow for swimming. Alright. Can't swim. Oh, fucking speakers. Yeah, I guess that would make you pretty sad. You can visit the other side of the river anytime. So I guess the eagle was to get me past the river. Okay, I see. I recognize these screens. Okay. Yep. I've been over here. Well, I've been to the other side of the river, but I couldn't get to this side because I couldn't swim in the river. Although I never tried. Alright, so it looks like we've got just a few screens available. So the hole, I guess, has to be the correct way to go? I can't really go any other directions. Yep, that's it. Okay, so the hole apparently is the way to go. Ouch! So some of this looks like it might open. You can't do that, at least not now. This looks very suspicious. You can't do that, at least not now. You see nothing special. There is no rock here to look at. Alright, let's try to take out that mouse again. Makes me sad too, but mostly I'm sad about the John Candy documentary. What happened? What happened with the documentary? Is it just the life of John Candy makes you sad? I think he had a good go at it. I mean, the end wasn't great, but sometimes you live too hard. Alright, let's take out this rat. It appears you're afraid of the rat. You must get closer to give anything to this rat. Alright, so we're gonna get close, but not too close. Yes, I'm afraid of the rat. He fucking killed me. The rat drills at the sight of the cheese and snatches it from your hand. You might want to count your fingers. The rat scrambles to the wall and seems to magically merge with it. You count your fingers and are relieved to see you still have all of them. Alright, so there's something about this store. Let's see what we can do. It's okay, Kachan. I love having you here, buddy, but I'm sorry that your speakers are fucking up. And Jujubee, don't worry, you didn't make him mad. The door slowly opens. The leprechauns revere the power of the four-leaf clover. With it in your possession, they will leave you absolutely alone. Okay. Thanks. I'm glad we could, work this out. Okay, oops. Whoops. I would not try talking to the leprechauns, you might say the wrong thing. Wow, racism. Oh, I see the shield. The king's magic prevents you from getting close enough to harm him. Well, can I get the shield? As inconspicuously as possible, you add the shield to what you are carrying. Well, that was easy. It feels like I've done something wrong here. I remember... Shit. You find playing the fiddle here very fun, but the dance floor is in the other room. Leprechauns love fiddle music. Have you ever seen such a frenzied dancing? Totally involved in the music, they danced right out of the room. You play a little tune on your fiddle to amuse yourself. After his followers have danced away, the king of the leprechauns realizes he can live best by following and leaves forgetting his beautiful scepter. Yeah, okay. I don't know what I need this scepter for, but I'm gonna take it. Eagerly, you pick up the scepter. I do remember the dancing leprechauns. Okay, let's see. Don't know what I need need this scepter for, but, we'll see. A lot of this game is just half remembered. Like, as soon as I see something, it tickles in my brain, but it's half remembered. I don't understand crawl. Small hole leads to the outside world. Oh, I should save. You're much too big to fit through that small hole. Oh, believe me. I can fit. Gold walnut, four-leaf clover, pouch, magic mirror, shield, mushroom. What? Mushroom! As soon as you swallow the first bite, you have this strange sinking feeling. It's true, you are now no bigger than a mouse. Ha ha! You feel a stretching sensation. Oh, good. Oh, you're back to your original size. I love that stretching sensation. Alright, I've got 2 of the items. Just need to find... It's either like a pot of gold or a chest or something. It makes infinite gold. I think it's... Wait, no, the leprechauns would have had a pot of gold. I guess it's a chest. Came at the perfect time. Hello there, Gwinny Guy. Thanks for joining. I just got really small. Let's see. I need to find the chest, and I think I have to grow the beanstalk to get there. So I need to find the beanstalk patch. Don't remember where it is. I think it's north of here. Well, it's north and south. Because the greater map loops... There it is. The greater map loops around on itself. That is not a bad idea, but this is not a very suitable place to plant these beans. Why don't you try somewhere else? This is the right place, I'm pretty sure. Really? I don't know if there's any better place. That looks like a good place. You did come at the perfect time, Gwini. Also, if I forgot to say it, welcome. Oh, it's good to have you. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, it's good to have you here. I've got the hiccups. This is... Oh my fucking god. Watch out, there's an ogre nearby, and he will crush you in his strong arms if he catches you. Oh god, please. With the magic shield, no harm will come to you. Oh. Oh, do I still have it, though? Magic mirror. He took my shield. No, I still got the shield. I'm gonna reload just in case to make sure. Inventory. Yes, okay. I swear this is the right place to plant them. This has to be the right place. What the fuck? It has to be. It 100% is the place for beans. Fucking bullshit. Plant beans. Quick, plant the beans. Save me, beans. Small dwarf, it'd be a good idea to be careful. That little dwarf caught you by surprise. Is your treasure still okay? Nope, he took my shield and my mirror. Be careful, nearby is a sorcerer. Where the hell do I plant these fucking beans? I know it's a patch. You know what, maybe I should just try every open space I can see. Okay, not here. I'm just wandering around randomly now, which is a problem because I know I have to plant the beans, I just don't know where. Which? Oh, okay, I was protected by the shield. Yep, alright. Looks like I still got everything I had, so all good, I believe. I'm gonna check again. So the ogre and the witch cannot take anything from me. Okay. So with the shield, I'm apparently safe from ogre and witch. So that's good. But I need to find the place to plant these beans. Oh, jeez, it's here? Here is where... Fucking hell. The beans immediately sprout roots that reach deep into the fertile soil. Leaves unfold themselves to a warm, loving sun, and a rumbling is felt, and a mighty beanstalk now stretches up into the sky. You've got to be kidding me. Alright, well, one thing to note is that this screen is incredibly important. Not only is it where we exit from the dragon cave, it's where we get the eagle to carry us, and it's where the beanstalk grows. So this one screen is tied to all three treasures. You could call it a magic screen. Alright, we've got to climb the beanstalk. And I know this part because I know I hate it. If you fall off the beanstalk, at any point you die. So let's kick the animation speed down to normal. Okay, I think... Ouch. Okay, I think if I fall off of it... Ah! I've got a gnat on my screen. I think if I fall off of it, on the next screen, I die. Climbing sock. Ah, fuck me! Alright, kick the speed down to normal. Let's save here so I don't have to type climb beanstalk again. Alright, so this is going to be a case... Oh, fuck me! It's really fucking hard to tell what part of the beanstalk is climbable. As you just saw, it looked like I was on the beanstalk. Let's see if I can just go straight up. Okay. Made it to the next screen. If I fall off here, I die. It's going to be a really big cavalcade of save scumming. I'm just going to go for it, see if I make it all the way to the top. With the wrong move, you fall dizzyingly to the ground. And that is a death, I do believe. Yes. Alright, so I can't climb straight up, but I got a fair distance. So let's just keep going until I get there, and then move to the slightly to the side. This is the worst. Let's keep going until I fall. Save scumming as we go. This part is pretty much impossible without save scumming. This looks good. I might be able to make it all the way to the top. At least of this screen. Alright. Save. How far can I get? Looks like I'm going to have to go there. And I'm going to have to go slightly to the left again when I get to that bend. You have to be careful when you get so high in the foliage. This is going to make me tilted. Very tilted. Fucking fuck. I've got to be careful not to save. Fucking hell. I've got to be careful not to save as I'm falling. I think the trick is that I have to say actually... Fucking... I think the trick is that I actually have to stay on the green parts. If I hit any of the blue, I think I fall. But look how hard it is to tell, especially when I'm behind something. Yeah, there's no real good way to tell. Oh my fucking god! There's no good way to tell. Like, at all. Hopefully this is the last of it. Oh my god. Humphrey. That is easily the worst part of this game. Alright, back on solid ground, somehow. Okay, let's see. I want to go... I know it's coming. Yep, I know it's coming. Alright, let's kick you down to normal. I think what I have to do here is I have to run around until he falls asleep, so I have to avoid him. Although it looks like that might be impossible. You are fortunate that you have the magic shield, or this giant would cause a problem for you. Hold on. I know that's not the intended way. Well, I'm playing blind. He'll fall asleep eventually. He gets tired. I know he gets tired. Okay, let's kick it up to fast. If he's not going to be able to harm me, then I might as well just wait for him to fall asleep. What luck! The huge giant fell fast asleep. So you can avoid him until he falls asleep, but apparently the shield is just going to keep me safe. Which, yay, I guess. That feels like it was the... Oh, that's a good snore. That feels like that was the wrong way to do that, though. Whatever. Very carefully, you slip the magic chest from the sleeping giant's arms. Damn, I was hoping he'd use me like a... Never mind. I wasn't going to finish that sentence. 1 second. I just need to make an adjustment. There's something there. I see nothing special. Is it a coin? You're already carrying an endless supply of gold coins in the magic chest. What is that? This is very strange vegetation. You cannot get the flower, at least not now. What is that? It's definitely so... Oh, wait. Oh, it's a fallen... Oh, is that an apple? This is very strange vegetation. Something fell from it. I don't understand apple. Alright, well, we're gonna put a save here. I might have to come back. But the good news is, I have all 3 treasures. All I have to do is finish the game. Which means I have to figure out how to get out of the clouds. I think I can climb back down. Oh, what is this? I think I can climb back down, but I also don't want to. The trunk has a large hole in its space. You can try to go there. I don't understand crawl. Isn't there an action for crawl? There's an action for duck. Okay. Action, duck. Go in hole. Nope. Let's try enter hole. You can try to go there. I told you go in the hole. I don't understand trunk. The trunk has a large hole in the base. I don't get this. I can't get in this hole. Jujubee, help me. I can't get in the hole. You have to guide me. You can try to go there. I guess they mean by walking? I would think... Okay, do I have any more mushroom? Maybe I should have picked another mushroom. Mushroom is gone. So, no more mushroom. You can't eat the mushroom if you don't have it. Okay, let me think for a second. I'm pretty sure the exit to this place is this tree hole. Have I tried actually looking at the hole? Staring, giving a real good stare down. You know, it's just like, oh, fuck. Okay. I know what this is. Alright, so there are two ways to actually kill this giant. You can either let him fall asleep, which is what I did, or you can get this sling, and I'd have to find a rock. There's a rock somewhere that I can use to take him out David and Goliath style. There's the egg. Oh my god. The most obvious exit in the world. As I remember it, the rock and sling approach actually gives you negative points. So, oh, another stair we can fall off of. Very famous in King's Quest lore. The impossible stairs. Luckily, if you're using a number pad, you can just press a diagonal direction. That's the intended way to get through. Like, every keyboard back in the day had a numpad. Some of them these days, I would say a lot of keyboards these days don't have numpads, making this infinitely harder. Because what you have to do is you have to mash down and right or down and left as quick as you can. And it's really easy to fall off the stairs and die. There we go. Oh, keep on. This is true of the first four. Actually, I would say three King's... No, actually 4 does have some... You know what? I'll shut up. The first 4 King's Quest games is extremely easy. There's many places where you can fall off the stairs. This is the most prominent in this game. Down in the leprechaun hole was another one. Oh, is this going to be the door? Yep, finally open. And all we have to do is... The new keyboard I bought back up actually doesn't have a numpad. Yeah, I need one. For my work, a numpad is highly required. Because most of the time I'm spending over on the numpad. Gentle Sir Graham, I am your fairy godmother. Your quest is indeed noble. My small part to aid you can be no bigger than this magic spell, protective for a little while. Alright, well, I don't need you, bitch. I just have to find the castle. Arrow keys, yes. Numpad, no. Oh, swim. I didn't realize I still had something on my activity bar. How do I get to the castle from here? I just need to find the castle. The castle. Look up for the wolf. Is the shield gonna protect me? My protective spell is still working. Alright, well, thank you, fairy godmother. I guess she did protect me. Still a bitch, though. Alright, I'm back at the fields. Wandering on the banks of the lake, you see a cute little elf. Oh, cute. Can I talk to him? The elf, impressed by your friendliness, gives you a magic ring. Kind person, know that only once this ring will make you invisible. That's how I was supposed to handle the giant. That's dumb. I was supposed to make myself invisible until the giant fell asleep. Whoops. At least the shield works. Why did you buy a backup? Why wouldn't I? Hardware breaks. I buy them ahead of time when I see a good sale. You know, that's a good point. Because when we first got Olive in Casella, Olive did lay on my desk and kick my keyboard off the desk and break it. I had to fix a couple keys. I actually had to buy keys on, I don't remember if it was Timo. It was a Chinese site. I had to buy new keys and replace the ones that had cracked. And even ever since then, it's been having issues. Basically, it's Where the fuck is the castle? You best be careful, young Graham. The mystic protecting spell of mine is weakened and departed. So yeah, for a while I was without a keyboard that had some working keys. Like, I could still put the switches down, so it wasn't too hard, but it's a good idea to have a backup for cases like that. Oh, the castle should be close. I remember this hole. There it is. Alright. I might fall into the moat, so let's be careful. I fell in the moat! Alright, so let's kick this down to normal speed. Yeah, I do need a new keyboard. Like I said, the damage that Olive did to it. Oh, okay, I see. It's actually... you have to actually walk where the bridge is. Even though it looks wrong, I get it. Eventually I'll need to replace this, which is a pain in the ass, because the specific model that I have, Logitech K800, is no longer made. You can still buy it, but it's like $500 on the Amazon Marketplace. And the reason I like it so much is that it's very small. It has a very small form factor, which is good for my very small hands. It's one of the only keyboards I've ever used that was even slightly comfortable for my hands. Alright, here we go, finishing the game. And I missed about 18 points. So let's go ahead and save. Let's get closer. Welcome back from your quest, Sir Graham. Are you serious? I don't understand treasures. I don't understand before. That's not a bad idea, but the custom Daventry is... Oh, fuck me. It is proper to stand directly in front of and a few paces back from the King Edward when addressing his eminence. My God, why are you being so weird about this? I guess I'm supposed to go down here. There we go. Oh, they wanted to show me the animation. When you bow to King Edward, his pleased smile warms you. You move aside as the king steps from his throne. As you approach the throne, the king himself rises to commend you for a job well done. And then he dies. Oh no, the king is black. This is definitely a DEI hire. Sorry. Oh, the king proclaims in pain. Why are they making this political? From the seemingly lifeless king you hear these words. Well done, Sir Graham. You have been a good and faithful servant. Your reward is well deserved. My kingdom is now yours. With these words, King Edward the Benevolent dies. Good. My kingdom now. The experiences of your quest will be invaluable as you begin your reign as King of Daventry. Yes, I plan to be cruel and despotic. All will kneel before me. Thank you for playing King's Quest. From Ken and Roberta Williams, Saul Ackerman, Chris Iden, Jeff Stevenson, Mark Crow, Bob Bailu, Mike Mikhail Knight, Susan Lee, Russ Truelove, and Larry Weissenborn. And that's where we end. Green sleeves is what she wore. Green sleeves. See, it goes from way too high to way too low for me. Haste, haste to bring her love. It goes too low for me too quickly. I'm not ready for that change in note. I'll bow to Queen Syrian. I'm gonna say princess, though. It's my choice. I dominate others and force them to love me in the name of absolute order. First act as king, rename the kingdom dysentery. Hello, Magnus Clavis. Thanks for joining. It was good to see you. I thought you were complaining you didn't have one. Oh, I see. I didn't notice that you had joined. Sorry. I was too focused on talking to that elf, apparently. And talking about keyboards. Alright, so I have finished King's Quest 1, but we're not done with our adventures in Daventry. Let's go ahead and start again from the beginning. I got 143 out of 158. Not bad. I missed 15 points. Okay. Let's restart the game. And from here, what we're going to do is use a guide. Oh, I probably should have kept that up. God damn it. I just got rid of the Rumpelstiltskin thing. Okay, hold on. Let me pull up a guide. What we're going to do is we're going to go through and try to get a perfect score and find all of the, well, interesting deaths. Let's just call it interesting deaths. All right, here we go. There's a guide. All right, bring that up. All right, so I'm just going to follow this to get all the points. And I'm going to also look for a list of deaths and see what I missed. Jump into the well. Alright, there's one. Fall into the moat. We already did that. Fall off the bridge. Already did that. Get caught by the wolf. Did that. Witch. Did that. Ogre. Did that. Stand in front of rock and move it. Alright, well that's something new. Swim too long. Did that. Enter the water and don't swim. I did that. Jump into the well. Wait, he said that twice. Stay underwater too long. Did that. Get burned by dragon. Did that. Get smashed by giant. Didn't do that. Gotta do it before I get the shield. So let's get the shield last, because the shield is going to preclude a lot of these deaths. Fall into the hole in the woodcutter's cabin. Didn't do that. Fall out of the oak tree too many times. Didn't do that either. Walk too close to the rat or pet the rat. We're going to try that second one. Stay underwater in the well for too long. That's the same thing. Meet the leprechauns without protection. Okay, don't pick the clover. Fall into any river. Did that. Fall off the ramp in the cave. Didn't do that, but it's pretty simple. Anyways, fall off the beanstalk, did that. Fall off top, yes, did that. Fall off clouds, didn't do that. Fall off cliffs near Elf Pond, didn't do that. Eat the mushroom, but don't leave the cave. Okay, didn't do that. So there's like 5 that I didn't do. And let's follow this point list. So here we go. Queen Sarian. Instead of king, you would have a queen, not dark, but beautiful and terrible as the dawn, tempestuous as the sea, and stronger than the foundation of the earth. All shall love me and despair. Is that good enough? Can I be Galadriel? Did I pass the audition? I watched some video about King's Quest speedruns. Hot. Thank you, Aspie. King's Quest speedruns animate a rule that the runner has to sing a specific song or the run is invalid. I think it was King's Quest V. I think there is a song in King's Quest V that the characters sing out loud. You can be my tyrant. Alright, good. I like that. Alright, so let's start from the beginning. Save game. And I'm just going to go down the line. Actually, let's keep my old saves. I don't want to overwrite those. What I'm thinking is that after the Summer of Adventure, I'm going to zip up all these saves and let you guys have them. Like a downloadable file for you guys that will, I don't know. If you want my saves, you can have them. I don't know what you can use them for. Let's get this going. Alright, first things first. Let's get over the bridge and then kick up the speed of the animation. Oh, don't go too low. You have to be actually on where the bridge is, not where it looks like you should be. Alright, save game. Now we can kick up the speed. Alright, following this, it says open the door to the castle. That should be worth 1 point. It is in fact worth 1 point. 3 points for bowing to the king. I missed this the first time because I didn't know I could bow. It would show more respect if you're closer and in front of King Edward. Why are you being so weird about this? It is proper to stand directly in front of and a few paces back. It would show more respect if you're okay, there we go. When you bow to the king, his pleased smile warms you. Oh, yes, that's worth 4. So I guess now I can talk to him. I've already read this. That wasn't worth any points. Okay. I don't know if it was necessary though. Hello there, Hippo Centaur. Thanks for joining. It was good to see you, buddy. Alright, so I don't know if... The problem with this walkthrough is it only lists the points. I don't know if there's like other things that are necessary. So I'll be as careful as I can going through this. I would like to find... I'd like to find one that shows me like all the points and all the deaths I can do together, which would make this much easier. But I'll play with what I can. Okay, it's still the right window. Alright, let me think of... Okay, so I want to try petting the rat. I want to get smashed by the giant. I want to fall off the clouds. So most of these are in the clouds. When I'm going for the chest. I've been talking too frantically. I need to settle down. It's making me breathe too hard. I've been sick for like 8 months now. I should probably take things easier. Fall out of the oak tree. Also, why did I get the gold egg? The gold egg wasn't necessary. Whatever. Alright, made the leprechauns without protection, so don't pick a clover. I think all I really have to keep in mind is don't pick a clover, and get the shield last. Yeah, okay. Okay, move the rock while I'm in front of it. That's interesting. Let's see what happens. Probably get smashed by a rock. With heave and hoe, you manage to move the rock, revealing a dark hole underneath. Okay, other side. This moving rock rolls downhill, and you, unfortunately, are in the way. Smoosh. See, in later games, this is where the game became famous for its deaths, because most people, honestly, I would say like 20 to 30% of people give up with the bridges. The alligators prove too much. They're like, oh shit, I'm not going to play this shit. So Sierra almost instantly became famous for bullshit deaths. So in later games, they really lean into it. They make it so that the deaths are elaborate. They give you like long paragraphs of descriptions. This one they're not quite there yet, but this is the impetus. Alright, so push the rock from the north side. That should be worth 2. Yep. Get the dagger from the hole. I will end up with 11. Yep. Climb the large oak tree. We're going to fall out of the oak tree until I die. Sorry, I've started stimming. I'm happy. When I'm stimming, I start to rock side to side. Alright, so we're going to save. We're going to fall out of the tree a couple times. Apparently you lost your grip while climbing this tree and you fall to the hard earth below. Ouch! So it looks like the first time is not a problem. It's probably going to be 2 or 3. Ouch! I'm a glutton for punishment. Oh, that was different. Oh no, it was the same. Okay. Alright, that was number 4. It says on this death list, just fall out of the tree too many times. I don't know how many times is too many, because that was 5. Maybe I need to do it from a higher vantage point. Alright, this is as high as I can get. I guess I don't know. Rocks fall, everyone dies. Yes, I'm going through all of the deaths and I'm going for a 100% point run, Everett. I plan to do this with all these shorter games. I don't know if I'm going to do it for every King's Quest, but at least for this one, because it is the shortest. Alright, I don't know if this was inaccurate. It feels like maybe the death list I'm looking at is a little inaccurate. Maybe I need to fall out after I get the egg. Alright, fuck this. If there's a death there, I don't know, look it up on YouTube or something. I don't have the patience. Seems kind of like the kind of subject who considers kissing the feet of the queen not as a display of humiliation, but as a reward. I think I have a couple subjects like that, honestly. From what I know of you guys. Come large oak tree, get the gold egg. Cut the rope on the well. Climb down the rope into the well. Oh, I didn't fall into the well, so let's try that. First of all, where is the well? Maybe I should pull up a map. Let me pull up a map of Daventry. I'm not huge on feet, but what about huge feet? Yeah, I do know a few people who are. But it's pretty common, actually, in my experience. Or maybe it's just that my feet are really good. I don't know. Alright, so I'm at the oak tree. And I need to go to the well. It is 2 to the left. 2 to the west. Look out for the wolf. There's the well. Alright, so jump into the well before I lower the thing. That's a death. Although it looks like maybe not. Because I can always swim to the dragon. Though if I don't have the bucket, I'll probably die. That was a mistake you made. What a mistake you made. This well is too deep for you to jump into. Bunk. You should be more careful before trying that next time. Alright, so I need to get the bucket. So, let's see. I should have... How many points do I have? 19? Yes, I'm on track. Okay, so cut rope. Take the bucket. I should have 21, yes. Climb down the rope into the well, so I have to lower the rope. Can I do it again? The rope has already been lowered. Okay. So this is weird. I think... Am I able to climb out of the rope? I'm supposed to be able to climb back out of the well using the rope. Oh, I see. I see. I see. Okay. I want to plunge into your well. In ancient Ireland, people who suck the nipples of the ruler is a sign of submission. Perhaps that's more to your liking. You know what? That sounds fun. Let's do that. Let's instate that. I don't understand swam. I have to go quickly. In fact, I should kick it down. Swim to the hole in the bottom of the well. Oprah. Wait, does Oprah make people do that? Oh, that's weird if they do. I know they have like a weird relationship with their protege Gail, but that always read to me as sort of like a secret lesbian relationship. I never watched Oprah myself, but my mom did a lot when I was a kid. I hated it. I don't like Oprah. There's a lot of reasons not to like her, but I just don't like her in general. Not the worst, not the least for empowering people like Dr. Oz and Dr. Phil. Let's see. So dive into the water, swim into the hole. Throw the bucket of water at the dragon. Alright, so it says we should have 29 by now. Go back to the water and refill the bucket. Alright, so let's see if I... This looks weird. I'm gonna save because the breakdown here is weird. that did count for 2 more points. Okay, that was weird. I don't know why that counted for 2 more points, but whatever. Let's throw the water at the dragon. I'm noticing something here I don't know if I've ever noticed before, but the dragon has a limit to how far it can go to the east, which I guess is supposed to be the clue for where to throw the water from. The water hits the dragon squarely in the mouth, extinguishing its roaring flames. No fire. How mortified and embarrassed the dragon is. Moving a huge boulder and leaving, the dragon creeps off to sulk. They would cut off the nipples of a disposed roller, so he could never reign again. No nipples equals no bitches. Oh, that's so sad. But my nipples! Still asking myself how she got all these millions or billions of dollars. From freaking housewives, man. People like my mom will send all of their money despite or living in poverty and, well, starving at least one of their children. They will send all of their money to these people, and these people have no qualms about taking it. One of the reasons I'm so careful about taking money from people is because I lived the life of a person who was affected by it. Basically, I don't want people who are not able to spend money on me to be able to spend money on me, because I would feel horrible about it. It destroys families, it wrecks lives, and it's just not good. I don't know. I'm not blaming the people who make their bag on OnlyFans or Twitch or whatever. It's just not for me. I would be too morally repelled by it. Mainly because of how I grew up. In extreme poverty. Because my mom and her cavalcade of boyfriends were sending money to people like the 700 Club. What the fuck was his name? Anyways, they were sending it to like daytime pastors and TV personalities like Oprah for no reason ever. They don't get anything in return. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Sorry. I need money. I do need money, but I think the people who watch me probably should keep their money for themselves. Oh, she's got big feet. I didn't know that about Oprah. Hello there, Kelrock. Thanks for joining. I'm in my little diatribe here. I don't know. I will have to be in extreme trouble before I will ask for money from you guys. So don't worry about it. If I ask for money, I'm probably on the verge of death. So, let's see. I should have how many points? 34. Yes. 36. Go back to the water and refill the bucket. Okay. I don't know why, but apparently that's what we should be doing. Let's get back to fast. 36. Why is it worth so many points to refill the bucket in the water? The points here are so weird. Okay, get the mirror from the dragon's cave. Alright, 44. Already 1/3 of the way there. Alright, next up, the magic chest. We're going to look in the stump to find the pouch. So, gotta find out where the stump is. High up in the sky, you see a very large, friendly bird. Well, I don't need him quite yet. We'll talk to you later, buddy. Gotta find the stump. And I should go back to the map to find this. Oh, I'll refill the bucket. Fill my bucket. I have many uses for what you can fill a bucket with. I need money, but I'm not gonna go rob a person who do shitty stuff online. Exactly. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not going to blame people who make their money online. The people I really do blame are the ones who run like live service games or gachas, who are perfectly happy with whales giving them all their money and not having any sort of responsibility. I mean, obviously it's a person's choice to use what they want to spend their money on, but I don't know. It's just, I don't like the idea of being so parasitic, you know? It's not for me. That's all. Alright, so I have to find the stump. I am just outside the cave. The stump is... Where are you, stump? It's hard because there's a lot of stumps on the map. Looking for one specific stump. It is 1, 2, 3, 4 screens to the north or 2 to the south. I should go south. I know I'm not a parasite. I'm saying I would feel like one if I did that. Look, dude, maybe someday I'll... One of the things I want before I even ask for anything is I want to feel like the product I'm putting out is worth the cost of somebody giving me money. Currently, I don't feel like that. I feel like I'm just an idiot playing games online with a horrible microphone and maybe a few extra bonuses for the people who want to join me, but nothing substantive. I feel like I don't provide anything of real substance. I'm just playing games, and I like having you guys along for the ride. So for me, it's like you're already giving me everything I want. I want to be able to talk to you guys and have fun. So I don't need anything more than that. You notice the pouch feels aged and tattered. Did I do that in the right order? Nope, I have to look in the stump first. God damn it. I know, and I'm happy, so thank you, Jujubee. You're doing everything you need to be doing, buddy. In fact, far more than I could even ever hope for, so thank you. Alright, so look in the stump. Oh, I can't see from here. Wait, that was supposed to be worth 1 point. Ah, there we go. See, this is what's wrong with old parser games. I love them, but you have to know what the designer wants to hear. Open the pouch to see the diamonds. Okay, up to 51. Excuse me. I appreciate your focus on your channel as a social place. I get that Twitch is a business, but not all relationships need to be financial. Exactly. Like, I don't want to turn you guys from friends into fans. I was actually thinking about this a few days ago. I'm glad... I thought when I started out that I would be fine with having, like, a bunch of people I don't know just run through my channel and never actually interacting with them. I don't think that's for me. I don't think that's something I could do. I can't be like, I love my fans and not know any of them, any of their names. Which I guess is, I don't know your names for real, but, you know, even the name... Excuse me. But even to have, like, your usernames be unfamiliar to me, I mean that type of personality, I don't think I could swing that. Get the 4-leaf clover, we're not going to do that. I don't know what happened there. Something just shot down my throat. Surrender your name, Tyreen. Man, something just left my sinuses and shot down my throat. And it feels like I do have a little bit more space in my throat, which is good, but also, oh my god, it hurts so bad. Here's another problem that I don't feel like the product is worth money yet. When I say product, I mean, you know, me. I need to learn how to not let my bodily functions affect me so hard. Because when I'm streaming, I start out with like a sore throat. Every single day, I start out with a sore throat. It gets better after about an hour, or maybe an hour and a half. But every single day, I need to learn how to do like vocal warm-ups and stuff. If I had like a background as a singer, it'd be easier. I should probably like learn how to do vocal warm-ups so that I don't start every stream sounding like a Muppet. Okay, so we're not going to get the 4-leaf clover. What I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to go die to the leprechauns. And then we'll go get the 4-leaf clover. I think that's one of the deaths. Yeah, meet the leprechauns without protection is a death that I didn't see. I think all the other deaths I didn't see are involved with the clouds and the giant. I'm just reviewing real quick. In fact, let me delete the ones that I've already done. Meet leprechauns, get smashed by giant, fall out of the clouds. Oh, fall off the cliffs near the elf pond. Okay, I do have to fall off the cliffs near the elf pond. and also eat the mushroom, but don't leave the cave. Okay, those are going to be easy. Let's go get the death by leprechaun first. That leprosy is just way too powerful. Alright, so north of here too, to get to the cave again. You see a very large and friendly bird. I'm glad he told us it was friendly. I have to hit the 0... Which one is jump? Let's try jumping here. It looks like I'm there. Nope, too late. Okay. I think he's gonna leave. Oh, jump, jump, jump. Yes! Look at this giant bird be taking you. Alright, so I know about the right place to go. Oh, I don't have the cheese! I don't have the cheese! I can't get past the rat. Alright, I've got to get the cheese first. Fuck. Alright, oops, wrong thing. I've got to keep track of which window I'm in. Alright, I need to get... Okay, so let's just skip over the 4-leaf clover for now. I need to get the cheese. So for now, up until I go to the eagle, I'm going to not get the 4-leaf clover. Alright, cool. Does this version allow the goat to butt you off a cliff? I forget if it's just a special edition to a later version. I think it might be later. Hold on. There's no death listed for goat here. You know what? Let's try to find, maybe, hold on. I'm looking at a list that might not be very complete. It looks like it's just somebody's personal site. So I don't think it's very complete. Here's Omnipedia. Alright, well it's not finished. Dead End I think is different. Yeah, Dead End is different. Okay, I can drop items, so maybe I should get the clover and then drop it when I get to the leprechauns. Let's make sure I can drop things. Anyways, if you make it to the land of the leprechauns without cheese, or at least one of the lesser treasures, they will not be able to get past the rat. Oh, I can give the rat a treasure. Alright, but it sounds like I can also drop the... Okay, so when it says dead ends here, what it means is a walking dead end. These are situations you can get into where you can't finish the game, but the game still continues. So, we're gonna ignore that. Mask of Eternity, that is not King's Quest 1. AGI Wiki. Is there a list of deaths? No. Alright, that's the only list of deaths I can find. So, we'll try the goat thing. We'll try the goat thing. But I'm not making any promises. For all the alternate solutions in which you use a treasure, you lose that treasure's points. Oh! Okay, so there are negative points. I did know there were negative points in this game. I just didn't know what affected them. So you actually have to have, like, possession of something in order to get the points for it. I see. Get the 4-leaf clover. So where is the clover patch? We are at the stump. Where are you? I've already lost sight of where I am. There it is. Where is the clover patch from here? Oh, right, there it is. It is 2 up and 1 to the left. Or to the left. Yes, okay. See, I love watching speedruns, but it's like I cannot keep all of the information in my head at the same time. I have to consult the map every single time. And, okay, so we're gonna test clover. I'm not able to, like, I know people keep notes that will help them, but also I don't think that would be helpful for me because I would always be like, where am I in the notes? Help. Alright, let's see if I can drop the clover. There's no reason to do that. . There's no reason to do that. Alright, so it says I should be able to drop items, but I don't think that's 4-leaf clover. Okay. One word. Alright, so I can't drop it. I was right to test it first. Alright, so I'm gonna be 2 points off until I get to the point where I can pick up the... Actually, let's go see the leprechaun death. Maybe deaths are not gonna be as important. I'm pretty sure the leprechauns are just gonna hit me and be like, haha, you're dead. Alright, gotta jump into the bird again. I can give him the pouch of diamonds at least. Alright, wait for him to swoop at me. Get over here, dude. He wants to be there, I guess. Motherfucker! Come on down. There we go. Alright, I can give the treasure to the rat to get to the leprechauns. And then I can test the death. I don't know, maybe in these games, at least in King's Quest 1, the deaths are not as important. So it might just be, maybe hold on a second. Sorry, my brain is not working right today. I'm gonna assume that it doesn't work right every day. Alright, so I have to give the pouch to the rat. The huge rat takes the treasure you have offered and scuttles away. I see, my points went down. The rest... yeah, I've already read that. Alright, leprechaun death. That's all I want to see. The leprechauns do not like your invasion of their territory. They may not let you get any further. The leprechaun catches you and holds you with his small but strong arms. I don't think the leprechaun will ever let go. Oh, please don't ever let me go. And I... oh, damn. I think I overloaded my microphone like 5 times there. That's it? Alright, well, whatever. We saw it. My brain ain't braining no more. I should probably like, you know what, let me center myself. Let's sit up straight. Everybody, posture check. Posture check. Hydration check. All that fun stuff. All that fun stuff that I thought was just so annoying from streamers, but I think was just a personal reminder to stop being a little schlub. Because it is for me. I've always thought it was so annoying, and then I'm like, wait, it's kind of necessary. Alright. Get the 4-leaf clover, get the carrot from the garden. So, let's find the garden. I should actually have the map visible at all times because I keep referencing it. I have to go back and forth between tabs. My freaking window is a mess right now. I'm gonna have to take, actually, I'm gonna take a screenshot and show you guys what my screen looks like. Let's see. I'm gonna put it in Stage Pit. But I'm gonna do it after the stream. I want to make sure I didn't leave anything incriminating on it. Alright, this file exceeds the size limit. Alright, fine. I'm gonna put it in paint and do this later. What the heck? There we go. Alright. Now I'm good to go. Oops, that was the wrong window. I'll show you guys after the stream, once I have a chance to check and make sure that nothing is visible that shouldn't be visible. Where is the other window? There it is. Alright. You can incriminate me. Alright, get OBS back to the front, get the chat back to the front. Alright, there we go. It is a mess on my monitors right now. There is no unused space. Alright, I need to find the carrot patch. Carrot patch is one down and to the left. Pay no attention to the sirens. They're just coming to take me away. Get the carrot from the garden. That should be worth 55, yes. 55. Get the bull east of the walnut tree. Where is that from here? Walnut tree should be easy to find because the ground is littered with walnuts. Where? The other half of this is that the map is very small on my monitor. So I'm looking at it like... I'm looking at it super close. Walnut tree, where are you? I can't find it. What the hell? Walnut tree, walnut tree. There's the walnut tree. See, my problem is, on this map, the walnut tree is all the way to the east. So... Alright, so from here it's one up or two up and one to the left. Good lord. I desire tea. I must get some. Have fun, buddy. Can I walk through here? Yes. Alright, it should be two up from this screen. Wandering the banks of the lake, you see a cute little elf. Alright, there is a death here, so I'm going to save. Oh, actually, yeah. It says fall off the cliffs near the elf. That's just a swimming death. Good morning, Blackbird 7. Happy Saturday. She said she was stripping to feed her kids. She got pissed at me when I stuck a can of green beans in her garter. Cheers. Okay, so they probably mean these cliffs. I fail to see how this is going to be different than the other swimming deaths, but let's give it a try. Oh, that's... okay. That's as far north as I can go. That's... fall off the cliffs near the elf pond. I'm going to assume this is another case of this thing being a little incorrect. Because I don't see anywhere else this could be, so I'm just going to load and move and go on from there. For some reason, this list that I'm looking at claims that is a unique death, but I'm not seeing it. Get the bull east of the walnut tree. I should have 55 points, yes. Get bull. Alright, so this is apparently I don't know if I'd call it a bug, or it's listed in this guide. It says, if you look at the fill inscription in the bowl, you get 158 points, which is the maximum, but if you don't look at the fill inscription in the bowl, you get an extra point, which means you can finish with 159 out of 158. So I'm going to do that. Because, I mean, if max score isn't max score, we're going to go for 101%. Alright, so do not look in the bowl, it says. It's probably a little bit of a programming bug. Alright, so pick up the bowl. Get the walnut on the grass below the walnut tree. Open the walnuts, see that it contains gold. That should be 64, yes. 65, get the pebbles from the beach. Uh-oh. Okay, this is something I didn't do. I don't know what it's talking about. I'm going to have to look for a beach that has pebbles. Let's see. I don't really see any beaches. I'm looking at all the bodies of water. I don't see any beaches. Get the pebbles from the beach. Oh, wait, I see one. I see one. Okay, where is that from here? Fucking map. Okay. It is one to the right and one up. This is the rock that I got the sling, but I didn't get the rock. The river is dangerous and powerful. There is a delta of pebbles at its edge. I don't understand pebble. What the fuck? The beach is just a little patch of yellow with a particularly dense number of black dots, I think. Yeah, you're correct. It was just really hard to see on the map at the size I had it. Let's see. How am I supposed to pick up the pebbles? Like, seriously, I've tried everything. The guy just says get pebbles. I gotta have my pebbles. You grab a handful of pebbles. God damn it. Parsers! Give the bowl to the woodcutter and then fill the bowl on the table. So apparently doing it in this fashion gives you an extra point that isn't intended. Oops, god damn it! I did the same thing again. My bowl overfloweth. I keep doing this! I keep forgetting that I need to press enter before I can enter a name of a save, and then I'm looking away from the screen because I don't know how to type. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me! Alright, where's the woodcutter's house from here? It is 3 to the left and 1 up. Alright, put the bowl on the... Okay, here's another unique death that I haven't done yet. Fall in the hole in the woodcutter's hut. These poor people can't even afford to repair the floor. Sorry about that. Unique death, yay. Alright. Puzzled, the couple wonders why you've given them a bowl. The couple is amazed and delighted as the bowl miraculously fills with a bubbling stew. As a token of their gratitude, they offer their last earthly possession, the woodcutter's fiddle. Alright, so apparently that's worth more points than if I had done it any other way. Give the bowl, fill the bowl, get the fiddle. Eat the front of the witch's house. Here's something else I didn't do. By the way, anyone joining us now, I've already finished the game blind once. Now I'm using a guide to get 100% of the points, and also find all of the unique deaths. They have zero reaction to someone walking in their home and dying. They don't give a shit. The polished wood feels like satin. It seems to still vibrate from the last song it played. Oh, I already read that. Alright, eat the front of the witch's house. I know the witch's house is close. It is 2 south of here. It's just NB for NB love. They don't think of anything other than each other. We already established that that room does not contain a man, nor does it contain a woman. Therefore, it must be NB for NB. Okay, hold on a second. There we go. Sorry, about every hour. I have a task running. I have to like refresh it every hour or else it gets stuck. Alright, eat the front of the house. As you begin to eat the house, a squeaky voice from somewhere says, "Nibble, nibble, little mouse, who is nibbling at my house?" Alright, so I think that tells me if the witch is home or not. Push. Oh my god, I didn't do this. Okay, well. Alright, so I'm just gonna enter the witch's house until it's empty. Surprise, surprise, the wicked witch is home and now she's after you! So apparently I can eat the house to figure out if the witch is home. So what happens if I keep eating the house? Will she leave? Yum, the house tastes even better than it looks. Wait, I think that means she's gone. Nice, okay. So let's get down to normal speed. We're going to hide in the witch's bedroom. Don't make me close one more door. I don't want to hurt anymore. Ah ha ha. What's with the man dark? Ah ha ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Let's see. There we go. Let's kick this up to that. I'm gonna have to figure out something to do. Oh, off in the distance you hear a high squeaky voice say, "I can smell someone tasty in my house." I think I have to hide effectively, and then she just doesn't find me. I'm gonna leave the note alone because the... Okay, let's kick the speed up. The witch mutters, "I'm gonna get my oven ready to cook someone for dinner, yum." Yeah, I'm gonna need to figure out how to do this. I do a lot of video processing tasks in the background, and this one is particularly difficult. Oh, I should have prepared this. You can't do that, at least not now. You're in no position to do that. Courageously, you push the witch into the oven where she flashes and melts away into a harmless blob. Congratulations, you killed an old lady. She just wanted to be left alone. All these side quests add a remarkable amount of replayability to this game. Yeah, I did. I mean, I finished with 15 points missing, and that was it. Apparently, like, half of them were just killing this old woman. Look, man, she just wanted to live outside of the norms of society. Just why can't we just let women be witches? Why can't we let men be witches? God damn. Open the cupboard, get the cheese, get the note. Okay, so that should be 88. Yes. Show the carrot to the goat, let the goat butt the troll off the bridge. Alright, so you said there was a death that involves the goat that I didn't see. It's not in the list that I have in front of me, but I'm gonna try it, so... Destroy witches. No! Witches are good. Okay, so we're going from the witch's house to the goat pen, which is 2 down and 1 to the left. Plap witches. Exactly. Get your plap on. Alright, Everett, if you can explain how to do this goat thing, that'd be good, but otherwise I'm just going to try. I think what I have to do is get between the goat when he's trying to attack the troll. How do you spell goat? There it is. Alright, my favorite site, goatsid.cx. Go check it out, it's fun. I don't know if it still exists. Don't check it out if you have a squeamish stomach. Personally, I never found Goatsid that bad. Tub Girl and Blue Waffle, stuff like that. That stuff is really gross. Goatsid was never that bad to me. If you go to the goat on top of a particular cliff and stand on the edge while taunting the goat with the carrot, the goat butts you off. Alright, let's try that. And for all of the kids who grew up in the 90s, I'm sorry for reminding you of Goatsa. When you tempt the old goat with the carrot, he starts to follow you. Alright, let's find a cliff. Okay, so the cliff that leads to the troll bridge is over here. You know what? Maybe that was the unique death that this list is trying to show me. There are a couple cliffs. There are some near the troll bridge. But I'm going to try the one next to the elf pond, because if that's the one, that answers the question I had earlier of why did it tell me to try that? Where are you going, goats? This is not the right place. The elf bridge is 2 to the left and 1 down. We can try it here, though. Let's try it here. I have 93 points. Is that correct? Yes, it is. It's not nice to tease the goat. It's not nice to tease Mother Nature. It's not nice to fool Mother Nature. That's the, yeah, he's not following. Alright, let's try the cliff near the elf. It also might be possible for me to get between the goat and the troll when they're fighting. Whoa! Alright, maybe here. The goat does not mind getting its feet wet, but you will not swim in the water. You should go back and lead the goat around the water. Wait, but will not swim in the water. You should go back and lead the goat around the water. Alright, he was following me still. Alright, so it's not this cliff. Let me see if I can find an example of it. King's Quest 1 Goat Death. Yeah, I can't... I found a video from a VGA version. It's not even gameplay. What is this? Oh, it's like, I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't... Alright, so it has a full entry on the King's Quest Omnipedia. It is possible to kill the goat with a dagger? No, thank you. The goat will protect you from some enemies, including sorcerer. Okay. The goat is based on the story of Billy Goat Gruff. I don't see... Yeah, I don't see a death here. I found it here at 255. It's in the later VGA remake. Okay, but I will try it in this one just to see. Oops, wrong window. At 255, first of all, thank you to Shady Paradox for this video. 255. Oh, this might answer... Oh, I think this answers... I think this answers my question I had about the death list as well. 255 you said, right? Oh, I see. I guess you have to taunt the goat with the carrot and then eat the carrot yourself. Are you sure it was at 255? I'm looking at 255. I'm not seeing it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Show the carrot, and then eat the carrot. And he will... Bam! 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 Oh, God! You find a hidden joke, but unfortunately became the butt of it. Alright, I'm gonna try this, but, I believe these are the cliffs. I have to figure out where he was. Alright, let me compare it to the map and see if I can figure out where he is. Yeah, I think this answers... Yes, this does. Okay, so this answers my question about the death list. The death list is for the later version of King's Quest. So unfortunately, that's why I'm having so much trouble. Because jumping off these cliffs in this version doesn't cause any deaths. Anyways, let's give it a shot, because this is the place where he is, but as you can see, it looks very different. It's not nice to tease the goat, it's not nice to tease the goat, 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 eat carrot. Seeing how much the goat likes that carrot, eating it may be hazardous to your health. Do it! Okay, I can't do it in this game. Okay. Well, that answers that. I might be able to get between him and the troll, so let's try that. So my problem here is that I can't find a good actual list of deaths in this game. I don't know. Usually, I think this would be something that somebody would, like, obsessively track. Like, it seems... I know I would. I would like to try, actually. See if I can find every unique death. As you start to cross the bridge, a wretched troll appears. It is a well-known fact that goats hate trolls intensely. You should move aside and let the goat take care of this nasty troll. I'm gonna try to get between them. Nope, it won't let me. The goat busts the troll right off the bridge, never to be seen in these parts again. Alright, well, it wouldn't let me get between the goat and troll. Yeah, apparently there's no way to actually eat the carrot when the goat's following you. That is interesting, though. I do like finding things like that. That's always fun. See, that's what I like. I like to find, like, every single death in this game, and be like, oh, I found a new one. As you can see, even with the SCI version of this game, Sierra was already leaning into the interesting deaths thing. In this game, I guess they were avoiding them slightly, if you can believe it, and given the freaking alligator bridges. But, in later games, they fully embrace their silly death mechanics. You see a crotchety old gnome pacing around his lean-to. Alright, what am I at? 97? Let's see where I am in the list of points. Read the note from the witch's house and correctly guess the name of the gnome. That should be worth a point. And now let's save because this is hard. Alright, so I have to say his name, but nothing else. So it was Ithin... I'm gonna have to look it up again. Here we go again. I wish I'd kept that window up. First of all, they misspelled Rumpelstiltskin, so keep that in mind. Oh, it's still there. Alright, cool. If in Cove Ha Grog Hepram. You can't do that, at least not now. Okay, well, what did I just do? I said the wrong name. If and Cove Ha Grog Hepram. Oh, maybe I might need to talk to him first. Alright, let's reload just in case. Just in case I fucked something up. The old gnome tells you he has something that may be very useful to you. Your task is to guess his name in 3 guesses, and his gift will be yours. Good luck. What is your first guess? Let me make sure I didn't mess up. Okay. I should have 103 points after typing this in. If in Cove Ha Garog Hepram. That's right, you've guessed it. These are some magic beans for your outstanding accomplishment. Alright. Yay me. 2/3 of the way there. 103, 107, get the beans. Alright, 109, plant the beans to make the beanstalk grow. So, I know where it needs to be planted. Let me take a look. Where's the cave? Where's the cave? Where's the cave? Cannot find cave. Where are you? There you are. Alright, so the cave is 2 down and 2 to the right. Okay. Let's get the animation speed back. Ah! Alright, plant beans here. Yeah. I don't really need to talk to you yet, Eagle. The beans immediately sprout. I'm hoping that well, it shouldn't, because if it blocked the eagle from flying through here, they wouldn't tell me to plant the beanstalk before actually jumping to the eagle. I think that's the one I played as a kid. It wasn't for me. I did actually play this. Although I didn't play this until maybe like, actually, I can look up when was the time. When was the time I played this? My first playthrough of this game was, let's see, emulator, Scum VM, saved games, looking for KQ1, HIJK. I don't have the saves from when I first played this. Okay, well, I have no idea, but it was within the last 10 years. I didn't play these games as a kid, but I did play through King's Quest a couple years ago. I want to say like 8, maybe? Okay, I'm at 109. Again, I'm gonna have to deal with this stupid fucking beanstalk. Everything in this game is stupid. You are stupid. You are stupid. And you are stupid. Mandark has reminded me of Dexter's laboratory, and now that's all I can think about. Okay, I plant the beans. By the way, something I didn't know when I was watching Dexter is that the voice of Dexter is the same as Bunny Rabbit from the Saturday morning Sonic cartoon. And it's like, oh god, now I can hear it everywhere. Now, I still watch the Sonic cartoon from time to time, whenever I'm in the mood. And it's like, every time Bunny shows up, oh god, it's Dexter. It's rewired my brain. Let's see. Plant the beans, get the sling, wait until the giant falls asleep, and get the chest. Alright, so this is where the last of the deaths that I have on this list are listed. I have to fall off the top of the beanstalk, fall off the clouds, and let the giant pound me into the ground. So, let's do it. I hope he pounds me good. But first we have to deal with this stupid fucking beanstalk. We're going to be save scumming our way all the way up again. Shit. Already pissed off. You know what? Let's just keep it fast. And save scum the shit out of this. Shit. Fuck! Okay, need to keep track of how far I can go before it happens. Alright, save. There we go. Save again. Alright, going good. We're going good. I wonder, on the, speedrun of this game, are you allowed to save scum this part, or if you fall, do you just be like, well, I guess the run's over? I mean, obviously a clean beanstalk would be desirable. Fuck. But I can see this being a super run killer. Like, even if you know what to do, there's probably like... fuck. There's probably like a, 100% guaranteed to work system I'm through the hard part. Actually, if I fall from here, will I go through the ground? No. Same thing as the other death. Fucking bullshit. Fucking no wait. No way. I was on the beanstalk. I was on the beanstalk. You have to be kidding me. There we go. Alright, now if I fall off here, is that... I think I remember that Graham going through the ground. Maybe it's just in the VGA version. Okay. Well, let's try falling off the clouds. Whoops, you fall towards the distant Earth. Alright, last unique... Wait, actually, second to last unique death. Let the giant pound me into the ground. I'm gonna do it. And I'm probably gonna enjoy it. Be a little more careful next time. This giant is mean. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, definitely the VGA version made that animation better. Would you save me if I was a scum? No, I'm not saying saves come. I'm saying saves come. I'm saving come over here. The Rage of Rain. I only watched an episode or two of Sonic. Is it good? It's something. Good is subjective. I like it. I think it's very good. But I can also admit it's not very good. It's interesting. The Archie comics of the Sonic Saturday morning cartoon went on for a long time. And they get weird. I think rather than good, I would say interesting. Alright, get the sling, wait for the giant to fall asleep, get the chest. Alright, letting the giant fall asleep is going to be the hard part, because I don't have the shield this time. So one thing it says I can do is hang out in the upper left corner of the screen. And that should make it so that he has a hard time reaching me. God, there are so many sirens today. Every time this happens, I'm like, is something going down? But usually it's just normal. Like, people are, you know, cooking, starting fires. There's probably like 100 fires every few seconds in this place. Alright, so this is going to be difficult. Maybe I should go get the... Maybe it means extreme upper left. Maybe he can't get past it. Okay, he can't get past that tree. Alright, so that should be good. Oh, fuck! I fell off the clouds. I got scared, sorry. He probably would have caught me if I hadn't. That's so BS. Can you use the invisibility ring for this? Yes, I can, but I haven't been told by the guide to go get it yet. I can only do what the guide tells me. Alright, this looks good. Let's just leave it, and I'm going to leave it as normal so that I don't accidentally get into a death situation. Okay, we're playing Ring Around the Rosie. Pocket full of posy, ashes, ashes, all fall down. Yeah, giant, go fall down. Go fall down. Go fall down. I guess I'm just going to wait it out. When I was a kid, I felt like this climb was the hardest thing I'd ever done. It is the hardest thing you've ever done. Alright, come on. Just freaking go to sleep, dude. I think I'm mostly safe here. I'm going to use a different save spot. Let's speed this up. With what luck, the huge giant fell fast asleep. I hate that snoring sound. That snoring sound is awful. 126, and yes, that is correct. All that's left is the shield. Okay, faster. Let's see. Fast. Alright, I think there was a death of falling off the ramp, but it's the same as any other falling death. I'll do it just because, you know, it's fun watching somebody fall down the stairs. But this is what happens. Oh dear, with the slip of the foot you fall head over heels down the long stairway. So it's pretty much the same as any other falling death. Let's see, restore. Good place to save here. Alright, cool. As long as you have a numpad, that's super simple. Alright, one treasure to go. We're gonna talk to the elf to get the ring. I have to figure out where the elf is. Just came out of that doorway. The elf is the one to the left. I meant right. I said right. You guys all heard me. I said right. I think if the thing is going to be there... No, never mind. I was wrong. Alright, got the ring. I'm at 129. That is correct. Jump onto the bird outside the dragon cave. Where is the dragon cave from here? It is 4 to the right or 4 to the left. We'll go left. Where am I? There I am. I thought the dragon cave would be here. I mean right here. Yes, okay. Alright, gotta wait for the bird. Up in the sky you see a very large, very friendly bird. Get over here, birdie. Oh, damn it. That was my time. I wonder if he flies away... Shit, too early. I wonder if he flies away or if he just stays here until I catch him. Come on, dude. Get over here. There we go. Bunk. Alright, we should be at 132, yes. Get the mushroom. As far as I can tell, this is the last unique death, at least according to this list, which is highly incomplete. Is eating the mushroom without leaving the cave. I would think that this would be a walking dead end, though. As soon as you swallow the first bite, you have this strange shrinking feeling. It's true, you are now no bigger than a mouse. Look, let me go! You feel a stretching sensation. Oh, you're back to your original size. Alright, this feels like a walking dead end. Also, sorry for any eardrums that might have burst by using my extremely high-pitched voice. More high-pitched than usual. Alright, give the rat the cheese. Dude, I'm as close as I'm gonna get. Alright. Give the cheese to the rat, play the fiddle to the leprechauns. Get the scepter, get the shield. Alright, 6 points to go, of which there are 7. Eat the mushroom at the cave exit, and go through the hole, open the door to the castle, and bow to the king. And we are done. Alright, I don't know. Let's try saving. If I eat the mushroom and then just wait, will I have a death? Will it like be a, you idiot? Just wait right here. Small hole leads to the outside world. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that this is a unique death. Probably added to the VGA version. So that you don't, like, you don't accidentally have a walking death. Beware the walking death. Alright, to the castle. Which is... where the hell am I? The castle is 2 up and 1 to the right. 2 to the right. Ogre's here. Well, I was caught by one of them. Ah! Excuse me. Holy crap. I got the hiccups now. This... First of all, let's save after we get the mushroom. After we get out of the cave. Good lord. I'm gonna fucking die. Alright. Good. All done. There's things everywhere that want to kill me. It's all ogre. Alright. I'm noticing that the moat is part of the Swift River. Ah! Alright, open door. I'll get to 156. And then... bow to king, I'll have 159 out of 158. Alright, animation speed normal. Let's get a little closer. Save. And there we go. Rebody King Edward, his pleased smile warms you. 159 out of 158. Alright, better than perfect. And now the king dies. Oh god, I'm dead! Woo! I'm not even gonna clean up the body, he's just gonna stay there and rot. Oh, wait, no, never mind. He rotted pretty quickly. Whew! And that is King's Quest 1. Now we have a little decision to make. Would you like to continue to King's Quest 2, Romancing the Throne? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Or say yes or no. Keep in mind that saying yes or no in any sentence will cause the vote to register and you can't revote. Such a weirdly undignified way to end things for Edward. Nah, we don't care about him. It's all about King Graham now. As a aside, I will probably, if I had my choice, I'd probably keep this series going at least until King's Quest 4, which happens to be my favorite. So, unless we get a no vote, I will likely just continue until then. I will leave this for... Oh, you know what? 2 yes votes. That's more votes than I usually get. So I'm going to say that there's not even going to be a tie. All right, let's continue on to King's Quest 2, Romancing the Throne. Let me get set up. King's Quest Sierra logos. Let's switch you out for King's Quest 2. King's Quest 2 logo. Looks good, but too big. Alright, that looks good. Also, I need to make a what's it called? Division point? Split point. I need to make a split point for this VOD, so, and keep that in mind. Anyways, update the Twitch. King's Quest. So, my history with this game, in fact, wait, I should wait until I actually make the split point. Okay, King's Quest 2, Romancing the Throne. All good. And let's see. Have you ever played the VGA Romancing the Stones remake? There's a remake? The answer to that is no. Remove poll. Let's see, and then... Okay, oh, also, Guini would like us to know that if we vote for King's Quest 2, he would like me to vote yes. Good news, Guini! Yay, Kachan! Alright. Onwards to King's Quest 2. Let's talk about how long I have to stream today. Val, as far as I know, just fell asleep when I started. So I might be able to stream for quite a while. I'm gonna go until I'm sick of it, or until they wake up. So we might finish King's Quest 2 today. Get rid of the map of King's Quest 1. Get rid of the FAQ of King's Quest 1. Let's get the summer music back to fill this void. Okay, let's make sure that everything's good. I have notified, I changed the logo, I've changed the Twitch stream. Let's put in a split point. Alright, let's call it 2:34. So at 2:34 I will start again. Everybody on YouTube, thank you for watching King's Quest 1. I love you all, and I will see you in the next VOD.